All right, man. I was sitting there last night and I was watching the football game because I'm not fascinated by excessive compulsive behavior, people and excessive compulsive behaviors that destroy your bodies far before you get old and the body has to give back to the earth and then, be ready to provide, the nutrients for the trees, to provide for the little ones. They're so cute. Allie, yeah. See, Levi was off at the veterans and the war ceremonies things. Poor little guy. No, the family's just doing what they're supposed to do. They're told, it's training. Like they told me in Sierra Vista, it's all about training. It's like, no, it's not. It's about teaching. Okay. When you tell people what to do, they do whatever they're told. When you teach people what to do, they understand what is right and they do what is right. Okay. So teaching, okay. Training is like what you do with a dog, okay, that tears up the couch and you got to rebuild the couch or buy a new couch, right? So that's training, okay, because the dog doesn't understand, okay, that you had to work to make that couch. He's trying to make it more comfortable for him, and you're tearing it up, and And so, and like the bed, the mattress cover I used to have on the bed, the foam mattress thing that made it more comfortable to me to sleep on this firm. It's an extra firm mattress, and it's made well because it just still works. My hip hurts because my body moved out the sleeping bags in between. It was just on the mattress, and it's a little too firm, and it hurts my shoulders and my hip when I lay at certain times, and I lose the extra padding and the softness from the sleeping bags that I use on here as a mattress cover because he tore up my foam one. But I was going to have to get a new one anyway. It's a foam mattress cover. But he tore it up. I don't know. It may still have worked. So I got to go to the store sometime. Next time I go to the store, make sure I get the memory foam mattress cover from Wally World and put it on there. And then I'll sleep better. Then I'll have better recovery from my, the exercising that me and Suzuki are slowly working in. He says, it's neat the way he says, he goes, your ability to adjust to abuse and survive it and your instincts, exceed most people's, and they're very exceptional. And then, lots of things about you are very exceptional. And, the people that are not exceptional are studying you. And Moriarty's trying to be better than you. And it's like, you can't be better than me. Yeah, you already explained that to them at Jump Street when you started addressing them on social media in Sierra Vista. The whole time at Fort Huachuca, they're all watching you, studying you and all this. And you're just kind of trying to keep your wife at home and not have her get a sexually transmitted disease and get pregnant again because it's hard to afford paying for the kids because of all the assholes studying you, right? It's like, and they have no clue. Okay. They're completely lost to eternity because they're so caught up in competing in the moment, right? I got to be better than him. I got to be smarter than him. He can't be the source of the book of Revelation that everybody's praying to save them and their children from assholes like us. It's like, how the fuck can I not be? What the fuck? What do you mean? The book obviously states the events of my life, and I'm talking to John. Okay, so it's blatantly obvious, okay, that, John's talking to Earl, okay, and that Earl's telling John, these fuckers, they get even crazier, like the book of Amos, the spirit of Gabriel, Aviar, the book of Amos. You go read the book of Amos. Amos is the spirit of Gabriel, okay, and Gabriel's not the spirit of David, okay, they are different people. They exist on earth at the same time, but in different bodies. Okay. Are you understanding molecularism, symbiotic relationships, okay, genetic structures? Okay. Okay. So they didn't kill us all off the face of the planet in Russia and in Germany okay, back in the 1930s and 40s. We're still here, okay? Be fruitful, multiply. A Kramer girl got on a boat, went to the United States, met a Murphy boy, and Murphy's Law starts all over again, right? Do you understand? So it's a joke, but Murphy's Law, that's just people not understanding the word law. Okay, and so as we go through this stuff, one that really helps me connect real well to the hopelessness and the alcoholism and the abuse and the PTSD of my two grandfathers and my grandmothers that survived that hell. Okay. Paunchy, is more like, she's a good-hearted, like with me, with Steffi and Amy, well, mostly Amy. She's a good-hearted woman in love with the good time, and man, he loves me. And, my sister's sitting there, and she's been destroying herself, like what they were doing to my mother, because she doesn't want to feel the abuse of her kids and her brother and other people and the death of Michelle, She's been surrounded by people that she's part of the Gospels, but she's one, it's like being James and Mary, watching what's happened to Jesus. Don't do it, Jesus, because you see what I mean. But we love you, but you're the best. So why do you have to be murdered? Because the worst are trying to replace you. Oh, shit. It's hard. You guys all judge these scientific people. So she has bad brain activity. She's stupid. She doesn't get it. No, she gets it. She just doesn't think that there's anything she can do about it. And, my reaction is like, here you are dying from sports drinks, cigarettes, and alcohol, and the groups that Edward Norton goes to in Fight Club, because you live in a mechanized city buying all the right stuff. It's just like on Fight Club, you got to have the matching this with the that, and that's a dopamine reaction to a brain chemical addiction to help you survive the mental slavery. Okay. You need something. Okay. If it's not sex, if it's not alcohol, if it's not drugs, and then you need energy drinks. It's like Elvis Presley. You need drugs to get up. You need drugs to go to bed. You need drugs to go to the bathroom. Okay. You guys are all like that. You need drugs. Your plaque psoriasis is because the chemical reactions from the stress, okay. And then trees, Jerry, no, it's the mulberry trees. It's not the blessed mulberry trees. It's the goddamn cars. Okay, they said the same thing about the mulberry trees in New Mexico. Everybody said, we just left these in Illinois, and the doctor says it's the mulberry trees. The mulberry trees are reacting to the pollution from the cars. The mulberry trees are trying to kill the source of the pollution that's killing the mulberry tree. And the source of the pollution that's killing the mulberry trees is human beings. Okay, it's trying to kill the critters that are poisoning the trees. The red cedars in Northern California do the same fucking thing. And they blame the trees because they got to give you electroshock therapy and drugs, healing hearts and healing minds, and fucking El Paso. Michael Gopin just happened. That's where I got Yellow Belly Chitlin from, was Tawny Chaparro and Yellow Belly Chitlin, right? It's the best call I ever made. No. Call yourself on your own bullshit. Stand up for the Messiah in New Mexico. That'll be the best call you ever made. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I'm cleaning this Tyler Sheridan bitch factory up. God damn. You're going to brand yourself? You'll always have this ranch to fight for. Oh, shut up, man. You are such a Roman pussy. You're just like all the fucking football coaches in the NFL. You got to fight for your place at the table. Take your steroids. Die when you're 42. Hey, how John Matuzik of you? How Lyle Zato of you? Shut up, Mike Webster. I'm working here. Okay? I'm not fucking the Roonies, and I'm not a Kraft, and I'm not Chuck fucking Noll or Tom Landry. I am Ralph Earl Parsons Jr., and I have to save my grandpa from backhanding my grandma too much so she dies of a brain tumor, from trying to save that good man, because that's her baby daddy. All right. From trying to, he is a good man. He'll stop drinking. He does it to survive, that he's poor and he has to go to war to pay for his kids and his wife. And he doesn't want to do it anymore because he's tired. And he has to go to work all day and survive complete fucking ruthless, useless assholes that'll do anything to get the deal to go back to school with Rodney Dangerfield and build those fucking casinos. Tell me you love me for 1,000,000 years. And if it don't work out, best casinos ever, right? If it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Now, I may not be able to. There's stem cell therapies and whatever, stuff like that. You just hang in there, Justin. You just hang in there, Patrice. Okay? Early bird. Mary Poops early bird. Okay? The shit's hitting the fan. And these fuckers pushed it way too far. I got their fucking lioness right here. Okay? I'll knock the teeth out of every fucking liar's head with their own technology. Well, because I love them. I am a lover, you know. And manners, I got truth with couth, so put up a peace sign and please sign when at the barbecue. I'm speaking truthfully to people to help them live the Lord's Prayer right now. I got people trained by pastors that are Billy Graham disciples and shit, laughing and saying, he's talking to a math genius and he thinks I dropped out of school because the math geniuses abused me because I called them on their crap and proved it to them. I didn't drop out of school because I was stupid. I dropped out of school because university training is run by military commercials on the NFL, and it's genocidal, and it's not the Lord's Prayer, and it's wrong. That's why I dropped out of school. Okay? That professor that abused my father, they had people come to me that were CIA operatives and agents in Sierra Vista, and I kicked their asses all over the parking lot, very politely and kindly, and saying, here's what I would have done, because it's the right thing to do. I would have gave myself an A on the piece of paper, said Ralph Earl Parsons Jr., went to the MU, and looked for a pretty girl to have ice cream with. Well, it's what's for dinner. I love you guys, all right? Peace, man.